Hello everyone and welcome back to Nerdrock Vile's music channel. I've kind of been going down a little bit of a rabbit hole when it comes to Broken by the Scream. This is the third song I am going to be reacting to. It was suggested by this person right here. They suggested their newest single, which they called the most impressive song from them yet. So I am excited to see what Broken by the Scream have for us. I don't know what the song is called because it is all in kanji and I cannot read kanji whatsoever, so we'll just get into it. You know, if I didn't watch that live performance before watching this one, it would be hard for me to really visualize these these women actually being able to scream and growl like that. Because, like in the first video that I reacted to, and this one, um, obviously when you make music videos, there's a lot of lip syncing involved, or you might actually be singing, but the original audio track is going to play over it, and there seems to be a bit of disconnect in their videos from how they when they actually sing, but then watching them live, where you can actually see that they're actually screaming and growling like this, it just helps that paint the image in my mind that they're actually capable of this, and I never doubted that in the first place, but like sometimes videos kind of detract from that, especially when you haven't seen them actually doing it in a live setting. But right off the bat, yeah, this song starts off immediately amazing. I already like it. Okay. I was expecting that sudden change right there, and I've heard a few other songs do this before, but I really like the effect of the vocals going at the exact same time as the guitars and both stopping at the same time. I don't know what that would actually be called terminology wise, but they pulled it off very well here, and I can see why the commenter said that this is their most impressive song up to date. I also just realized this song is 14 minutes long. Or the video is, at least. So, I'm in for a long ride. So I did read that the guitarist is kind of behind a lot of this, and I just noticed that he's not playing a 6 string at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, an 8 string. I was guessing an 8 string, but sometimes it's hard to tell. Because sometimes sometimes when I see a 7 string, it looks like there's more strings than there really is, just because of movement and stuff like that. But I do feel we need to throw more respect towards the guitarist. I mean, the vocals are amazing. And I feel like there are too many bands where a member is overshadowed by just one aspect. And, like in this band, in what I've heard so far, the drumming is also amazing. I feel like we're missing out on what we can hear from the bass player, though. And I feel like everything kind of covers up the bass, and it's kind of hard to hear compared to everything else, all the other elements in the song, and in the other songs I've heard. As if any of you know a song where the bass player does shine a bit more in this band, I would definitely like to see something like that. Let's get back into this really long song. Also, I have no issues with songs being long, and I keep pausing on guitar solos because that is a sin. But I need to get thoughts out before I forget about them. But 14-minute long song is, I know I've listened to songs much longer than that, but the standard of like 3 to 5 minute long songs, whenever you come across a 14 minutes long song, you're like, okay, I'm prepared. I have to lock in for this one. Oh. I'll say I find it funny, right after I mention the bass, then we hear a part that you can actually hear what the bassist is doing. Typical for me to be like, hey, where's the element that I can't hear? Oh, there it is. Ooh. Okay. So this is the part of the video where everybody just shows off how incredibly talented they are and make anybody that plays those instruments not to that level a bit jealous because they wish they were able to play like that. Also, the fact that the bass player and the guitarist were playing such fast things so perfectly synchronized, so good. And I still find it funny that I'm like, I can barely hear what the bass player is doing, and then we get this. Anyway, let's get back into this showcase of the band's abilities here. Okay, this is giving like video game vibes right here. Like you gotta hurry in the game. You're about to run out of time. Is that a harp? When did we fall into Final Fantasy? I feel like there's a whole story going on with this song that I'm not understanding because I know like maybe a couple of words in Japanese at all. I'm definitely going to look into the lyrics of the song translated and what the meaning of the song is because I feel like as much as I'm really enjoying the song and as crazy as the song is and the fact that I'm probably going to be listening to it like a few more times today, I feel like I'm still missing out some context without knowing any of the lyrics or maybe even the meaning of the song. And now it's turned into a Gran Turismo song. Ah, so many so many wild turns in the song, and I just don't know what to expect next. And that is the best kind of music for me, not knowing what to expect next out of a song, especially when we're this far into one. Yeah, I had no idea we were going back to this. Like I'd kind of forgotten this part of the song already, and holy crap, the part just before this, I felt like I was like, are we starting a different song? Like, is this one of those music videos that has a couple songs in it? No, it's just kind of a whole separate movement that goes right back into this, and I'm all here for it. Wah. What an epic ride. And so many different styles of music kind of put into this. And it all works, and I really enjoyed that one. I will say at first I was blown away just by the energy of the song. But when we got like to that one part where I felt like was a different song, I thought it was going to be that for a lot longer. And I'm like, okay, we're going to calm it down. This is a much nicer, softer sounding part, and then straight back into the chaos. And I absolutely love that. That was what what a song. This is definitely something I'm going to be listening to quite a few times, just like with all the other Broken by the Scream songs I've reacted to so far. Now my question is like, where do I go from here with reacting to their songs? And I'm always open for suggestions for other songs to react to them to from them. I'm always open to suggestions for reacting to other songs from them. So leave those in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this reaction, please hit the like button. If you want to see more content from me in the future, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified when I upload next. Have a good one. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.